Good evening, Candid Culture. How's everyone doing tonight? Good evening, Kia.
Hey, hey, lovely people. It is your girl, Kia Simone, coming to you straight from the 313, where it's all love. I added something new to it.
Y'all, Kia got a whole spiel. Okay, y'all. So we were gonna do "I Am Not My Hair," but then this was Kia's topic, and then she reminded me that we were gonna invite somebody on to this episode. So we're gonna change it up tonight because one thing that us ladies, is Super Bowl. Next week is Super Bowl. So, but first, y'all thought I forgot. You ready? Y'all thought I forgot, but our girl Misha's not here tonight. But let's break some ice with some Convo on the Rocks. Okay, what's the first question? Kia's flipping through the thing.
Oh, I didn't have any questions. I play too much. We just do 3 questions off these cards, and then we gonna go. Listen, y'all, I had a crazy week. Okay, let's see. We did this one. Okay, here go one we should know. Okay, so one gotta go. On and on. Come and talk to me. Killing Me Softly and Candy Rain. Sing On and On, Crystal, because I don't know that song. I can't think of it right now.
I literally can't think of On and On, so that's the one I was gonna pick. I won't do Come and Talk to me.
Wait, Jodeci, baby.
Know your name.
Okay, so that's a shame we not music buffs. Now I bet you.
You know what's funny is I love 90s R&B. That's my jam, but I just can't think of it right now.
I think On and On is a good song though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, is that Erykah Badu? On and On. So we like.
Oh, we can't.
Okay, so we want to keep On and On.
Uh-oh.
So hold on, turn it off. So I guess we should be getting rid of maybe what's Candy Rain? Is that the little boys?
That's New Edition. Isn't that Candy Rain?
See, come on, y'all, help us out. Which one gotta go? See, I gotta Google these songs like I'm somebody's grandmama.
Oh, that's so for real. You know what? I'll do Candy Rain.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Candy Rain. Okay.
Gotta go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of Candy Rain since that was back in the 90s.
We got a Mary J. Blige card in there. Hey,
oh my gosh! So what gotta go? Regulate. It was a good day. OPP, Juicy. OPP was the junk. So don't even when we learned what it was. We was like, oh, okay. Regulate was the bomb too. When you heard, Brad, you gotta regulate. Okay, it was a good day. I guess Juicy. But then Juicy was the mess who Juicy got you crazy.
You know what?
Remember Juicy? It was like in the late 80s. Juicy got you crazy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pick Juicy.
Oh my
gosh. I won't get rid of Today Was.
Yeah, because it was a good day. That's a classic. Okay. So Juicy, okay. But Juicy did have us crazy. Yeah, Brandy Love. That was Juicy got you crazy. Juicy got you crazy. 80s.
Too funny.
Oh, that was Biggie.
Was that Juicy? Yeah, we can't get rid of Biggie though either.
Dang. So I guess we got to get rid of Regulate then.
Yeah, that's it.
We singing that. We went back to the 80s. Talking about Juicy. Well, what was that name then by the girls that was singing Juicy then?
I know the song you're talking about too.
Hey Ellen, hey Brandy, hey David.
Yeah.
One gotta go.
So you know what?
They play too much. Dear Mama. I got 5 on it. If I got 5 on it, was the junk. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Who sang that? And One More Chance.
Not One More Chance. I got 5 on it. Dear Mama.
Okay, we got to keep I got 5 on it because I still be humming that sometimes. Like,
yeah. See, that's what I was thinking too, Mimi. I was thinking M to me.
So
yeah, I knew Regulators was G Unit.
Yeah, I remember Regulate because when it come on, you know how it came on. That's when you knew it was about to be just good. So I don't know.
One more chance is Biggie.
Huh?
One more chance is Biggie.
Okay, so we keeping Biggie then. One more chance. We keeping that. Okay, just because even though Dear Mama wasn't one of my favorite Tupac songs, but I keep it because it's Tupac.
But I
got 5 on. So I guess we got to get rid of C. Put your hands where my eyes can see.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, no, we can do it different, but that's what I'm going with. C.
The rhymes, though. So we getting rid of I got 5 on it?
No, well, that's the junk. Girl, I still be I got 5 on it.
Yeah, this is what we go through.
We don't even, neither one of us probably never smoked. And we be there like, I got 5 on it. Okay. One gotta go. Skittles, Nerds, Starburst, Airheads. I'm gonna say Nerds.
I'm gonna say Nerds too. I'm gonna say Nerds too.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, that's the one I'm picking too. Okay, so y'all, tonight, you know what we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about Super Bowl is coming up, and what is the etiquette for ladies, for y'all ladies? If you have a man, if you're dating, the game is on. I got 3 brothers, so I know the etiquette. So, but I know what I think.
Help us here. What is the etiquette? Because my brothers didn't watch sports.
To me, for first of all, if you are going to a like a game night, or if you're going to a sporting event, like don't get in front of the TV. Let's say you're going to a house party, you're going to a game night at somebody's house. Let them watch the game. Don't tell nobody to don't tell nobody to calm down. Don't tell nobody to sit down. Don't nobody. Let them watch the game. Like, you know what? And sometimes don't get in front of the TV. I remember I was trying to talk to my brothers, and he literally just turned up the TV. Like, it's not my time. It's not your time. And that's okay. It's okay.
But my thing is, I'm a girly girl, so I'm not even about to go and be bored out of my mind, okay? Like,
so another etiquette that somebody told me is bring a friend. So you can do what you want to do. You can hang out with your girl. And I'm not even gonna say hang out with your girl in the kitchen, but just do what you guys want to do. If you want to go shopping, do that. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just really not interested in going to no Super Bowl party. I'm sorry. I might come in, like you said, come on in. We got some good chicken wings, okay? And I'm trying to watch what I eat anyway. But like I go to like basketball games and stuff, and that's all I do is eat. So it's just like I don't think this is what this is all about. So they do be having some good dips and stuff at men's event, but.
So your idea is to go and just get lost, get all the way lost, go shopping with your girls, just hang out and let them do their thing. And I don't
want to hear all that woo yelling and all that screaming, and
probably say
then they start cussing because the people, you be like, what?
Right.
Even the fight got me in there. They be going off, and I don't need this type of violence.
But I think it's probably more than that. But they're betting on their team. They're like they're really taking a look at like the defense. They're really paying attention to all this stuff. And I pay attention a little bit. Well, I'll tell you, I'll be honest, when I could care less about football, but then I went to an actual football game. I went to San Diego's Chargers game years ago. I was like, and I sat in the box and I had like good seats. And I said, oh, this is exciting. Like being there was exciting and fun. And the same thing with going to a basketball game. Being there, going to Staples Center in LA, that's fun. But watching it on TV, I just didn't care. So
and I guess listen, my attention span be so I just be like, listen, it's no hard feelings if you don't invite me to the game. There's no hard feelings. So again, I trust it. Why, like ladies that are not interested, why do we show up? Because I would be out my mind.
So what if you're just starting to date this guy and he wants...
I'm going to tell him that, I'm like, that's okay. I don't, I don't really do football, and I'm probably gonna feel uncomfortable, and I'm probably gonna be, whatever. And he's like, well, all the other all the other ladies coming, well, they can meet me somewhere else because I'm.
I mean, you do have a point because you could just say, listen, I'll probably just be in the way. I will find something else to do. Call me after,
I don't want to get stuck there. Let's say we continue the marriage, and then we work, and then now he's like thinking I'm supposed to be the football wife or something. I'm not. We're not gonna host this. I'm not gonna be. No, I don't want no parts of it. Sorry.
You're supposed to be a football wife. You're gonna be making chips and dip and making sure you're gonna making the spinach dip and the wings.
I don't know. I guess that's a good thing. I never really dated a diehard. Now, if they did like sports, I think it wasn't that serious that they went to the bar or something. There was other guys. They probably like rah rah rah. But I've never been in a relationship where the TV was on Super Bowl Sunday and it was just like shut up, don't talk, just listen. A Jodeci song, no. But
so we on Lock Nation. I would rather want to indulge what you want to do. My activities could wait.
Exactly, because some guy just told me like, I want to take you to the gun range. I don't want to go shoot guns. Like, do I look like I want to shoot guns like in my free time? But I mean, like I said, to each his own. Like I said, I don't think I would want to start. And like sometimes people just go to be nosy. Like I think some of the ladies, they want to go see who's there, who got a new girl. Like I said, if the women do come, because like some people be like going and be like, "Ooh, I want to be, in the circle." Oh, he got a new one. Then you like, "Ooh, who is that? Who is Tracy? Who was the girl that was over there?" Girl.
So you think us ladies, we go to these events that we're not interested in just to be nosy, or or jealous? Maybe we're
no, not jealous. To see what they actually do, being nosy, like, oh.
I hear what you're saying. I just think it's interesting.
Like I got some lady friends that be like, oh yeah, he brought a new girl, and I'm looking like, okay, but how does that concern you? So you just wasted a whole weekend.
You and me are on the same link. I was like, I don't care about that. I'm thinking that he's going to play, but going to watch the football game, and he can do that with it. But
my thing is, Crystal, if you are truly a football fan, then go. I have no problem with that. But if you don't even know what team is playing, like right now, I don't know what team is playing. I only know it's football, Super Bowls, because the people keep posting it and talking about it on social media. So if I didn't have a social media account, I wouldn't know. So what I'm saying is, if the ladies are genuinely sports fans and you're in there like rah rah rah, you like the chip, the dip, the wings, knock yourself out. But a person like myself, it's a waste of time, and I'm going to be miserable when I could have been at home reading a book or something.
So Brandy Love said relationships are all about compromise. So I want to try his inner interests, and I want him to try mine. I hear what you're saying. I kind of, like I just said, I like football because I've been to an actual stadium and a game and everything. So I was interested, but I also, if Kia were to call me up and say, hey, while all the boys are watching the football game, let's go shopping. I'm like, let's go. Let me get my credit. Let's go. I got my credit cards. Let's go. So I hear what you're saying, Brandy. But I also, unless there's some other ladies there, I'm not going to go. Why? So I can watch them, especially like I'm being from, my team's not in, my team from where I'm from is not there. So why? So yeah.
I'm just saying, like, okay, so we're older, Crystal. So I tell people like all the time, like in my new, like if I start dating again, I don't care if your mama like me or not, okay? Because at this point, I ain't trying to make no. I mean, like it is what it is. So I'm not trying to go get in with your friends. Either you want to chill with me or you don't. But I'm not about to wait. I'm already like halfway over the hump, okay? And people die every day, so I'm going to enjoy all my hours. I'm not going to be sitting in a miserable thing. And I understand it's compromise, but there's some other things that we can have mutually that we enjoy. Because I wouldn't want to take him somewhere. I mean, I understand, like, again, the word compromise, but I'm not going to take him somewhere that he just hates. Like, okay, this is so, like, boring. You know,
So like I like museums. If he doesn't like museums and he's bored to death or bored silly, like then that's actually happened to me. My ex went to a museum with me, and actually he likes museums, but he likes specific type of museums. I was like interested in the whole thing. So if he's not interested, don't tell me afterwards. Let me know that this is not something you're interested in. So but you've never done that, right? Have you ever just gone to do something with somebody?
Yeah, that's what I said. I love this singlehood. Singlehood taught me a whole lot. And I'm not saying that I don't never want to date again, but singlehood, basically taught me how to maneuver by myself, where I don't feel like I feel obligated to just, be up under someone. Now it's just like, okay, let's hook up, meet up when we meet up, let's go eat, let's do this or whatever. And I don't need to have occupy all your time. And I don't want you to occupy all mine.
Right. I do. I hear, and I actually agree with that too, because to me, I appreciate having my own space. When I do get back into a relationship, I'm going to make sure like you have your own, I have my own. And when we come together, it's great because
yes,
listen, I don't think that we need to be I'm definitely have never been somebody to be all up under my man. Like,
see, so let me tell you perfect scenario. You know what I'm saying? First, this is perfect scenario. Okay, your boo go to the game. So whether his people win or lose, you just be ready for him when he come home. Like, baby, how was the game? Do you need, you need a cold, drink, you want some, what you need? Okay, right. Make it happen when he get home. But I don't want to sit there for 3 hours, but I'll make it worth your while when you come home.
Mm-hmm. And I honestly, I had an ex that just wanted to be all up under, or just, we spent so much time together, but I also think we spent time together, but we still didn't get to know each other and stuff like that. Or like I said, he told me that, I like, we went to a museum, but then, he didn't tell me until afterwards. I like these type of museum. I like Egyptian art. Or why didn't you tell me that until, you didn't say? Because I asked.
So what type of museum were you at again?
I feel like I'm trying to think it wasn't the Black, but I don't remember. I think it was just
I don't know why I like the African studies and all like that stuff like that. Like people be like, oh my gosh, why would you want to look at the slave ship? Why would you want to, whatever? And I'm like, it's just something about it. It just makes you appreciate where you at. It's just, I don't know, because I used to take my youth group there, like to museums like that.
I love it.
To African Americans or had displays out. But yeah, I just feel like, if you're going for the wrong reasons, then you should stay your butt home. Like you said, you're going to be nosy. But now I got another question. This is why we're talking about this tonight, okay? So no. So the men this is how I know it's Super Bowl, because the men were discussing on social media, what do you do? Because Valentine's Day is supposedly, I think, the next day after. So they're like, okay, we're too tired. Do y'all expect to go out for Valentine's? So I was like, how do you feel about Valentine's Day, Crystal? Is that like a major holiday for you? Are you expecting every Valentine's Day to go out to dinner and just be out in the restaurants with all the people prior to pandemic? Just in line for 2 hours, even with a reservation?
I understand the significance of Valentine's Day, but I feel like every day should be Valentine's Day. I don't think that we should just have one day, February 14th, and they do it up really big. I think that you should pay attention and you should really want to treat every day special. Or, what if it's just because, you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be February 14th, our anniversary, and your birthday. No, you should just do it just because. So I get some people that don't really put that significance on Valentine's Day. I actually
those are those games, and men still be outsmarting us, because all they can do is take the girl to candy early in the morning or the day before. I don't know. They figure it out. They probably take a PTO day.
I hear what you're saying though, so I hear the difference. I hear
he put in a personal day, like, I gotta take both of these girls out. This one we gonna do brunch. This one we gonna do dinner. So at the end of the day, you're not stopping a man from doing anything. And my thing, like what you just said, love me every day. Show me that you ride with me every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, surprise me with flowers. I don't like that. the element of surprise. So I think we all like
Yes.
about the Eric Benet. Yeah, surprise me with some tickets to Eric Benet. Baby, surprise me. Like, baby, what you doing today?
Yeah,
Oh,
see, Valentine's Day, it's almost like it's a gift out of obligation. And that's what Brandy Love was saying. I want it
it's like
from the heart.
prove your love to me. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like, don't you kind of, it kind of feels like then you mad because if you don't get anything, then you go back to work the next day like, oh, he didn't give me nothing. To a
Yeah.
whole bunch of miserable ladies.
And so sometimes if you want to do something on Valentine's Day as well as throughout the year, then that's fine too. But don't just do it like I just said, Valentine's Day, your birthday, and our anniversary. No, it's important to treat every day special.
So I'm
Or
with
try to. I
Brandy
don't
Love. I'm with Brandy, okay? Brandy said, don't be out that obligation stuff where you just feel like it. Cause y'all remember I told y'all it was like an anniversary and the husband brought me a toast. I said toaster oven. Like, what am I doing with a toaster oven?
not for your anniversary.
I said, what's romantic about a toaster oven?
Nothing
You gonna
Nothing.
keep that?
at all.
It's in the pantry right now.
Wow. So that was it something because he thought you needed the toaster oven, and then the next week he got you like the big gift, the sexy lingerie came after that. No, okay, got it. All right.
He said somebody was a year of silver or something. I don't know. I was like, okay.
Wait, because they do have that.
I don't care. You could got me a silver pair of earrings.
Right, exactly. They do have that, like the year of metal, the year of silver.
What do I tell y'all? From before we even came to CMK, I said Kia Simone does not cook. Okay, so what am I putting in the toaster oven, Crystal?
Toast. I like my toaster, but that's just it. They do have those, the year of silver, the year of metal, the year of tin, the year of gold. But
you see, I'm laughing. Okay.
The year of silver, and he got you a toaster. He could have got you some silver earrings, or
that's what I said.
Oh, that is hilarious.
He was a practical man.
Country Mama said that is romantic to me. That is so funny. So I'm not a Valentine's Day fan either. I don't know. I just think that it's just a way of just making it an obligation. And then there's something called, what is it called? Like reverse, like the women gets the guys a gift. I think it's in the East.
Sweetie's Day is for the men in October. Yeah. Valentine's is supposed to be for the women. But then it really don't add up because we only do that up north. Because when you go down south, they like, what? Sweetie's Day? What?
I have no idea. So I heard about that. I heard about that about 5 years ago, and I thought, I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what is this? And so and they said, oh, and they're from the Midwest I was like, I've never heard that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so to everyone who just came in, y'all know I can't see. Welcome, y'all. I apologize to We On Lock because you know I can't see. And someone was like, why you keep calling him Win On Lock? I was like, y'all know I can't see. And once I said it 2 times, I just don't read your name no more. I just go by look at your symbol. And so I was corrected by another fan that, reached out like, it's We On Lock. Okay. Sorry.
So, okay, Future said it's paper, leather, wood, silver, bronze, etc. Used to be used all the time, but now not so much. So now they just give it whatever it is. So yeah, there is a specific thing like that, but I'm just like, why don't you do something specific to the person? Like, oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. That's just not. That's the least romantic thing he could have done.
No,
he could have got a silver mirror. Like he could have.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I mean, I did use it for a while, but I don't have enough cabinet space now, so.
That is great. So yeah, we're talking about like, what would you get your guy? Because you got Super Bowls coming up, and I do honestly, if these guys want to watch Super Bowl, I get it. Like I said, I got 3 brothers. Let them watch the game.
Yeah, because he's gonna be tired after he watched that game. He's not trying to go all out to dinner, and then if he bet and lost that bet, he don't want to go to dinner on Monday.
Exactly. That is a gift for you and him. You giving him his space, his time. That is a gift for you and him. And you can have your space and your time. I'm telling you.
Well, like I said, if I, he like come stop by, because some guys do like we want to like let you see, let they friends see you. So I had an ex that would be like that, like I just come in here, and then later on he told me he's like I don't even want you to come in there so they could see what I was working with. Okay, what? And so after that I just left, like okay, bye. But if you want to entertain your people for a minute, okay, then I'm gonna go on about my life, but I'm not about to sit there all day and feel like I'm watching paint dry.
So did he do that? Because that's happened, to a lot of ladies before. That when he's hanging out with his boys, hey Kia, come in here, just introduce yourself, and then go back in the room.
Yeah, so it was like that. So I was like, what is that? Then later on, like, I don't know if it was the same day or later on, he was like, yeah, I just wanted my boys to see. I was like, okay.
I told my husband, do not make me go out on Valentine's Day. I will eat a PB&J before I do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think we need to stop being to the commercialized stuff. And, like I said, people will act a whole fool all year. And then, want to, like, get you something on Valentine's. You're like, I think Valentine's Day is more so, to me, I would consider it nice for people who just meet. So maybe you want to tell somebody you got a crush on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, at school we used to like be my Valentine, and maybe right. Get the girls some roses. But any other, like if you married, I need you, like you said, show me every day. Go ahead and go to the football game.
And some women like football. Like some, if you like sports, that's important too. Like, yeah, if sports is fun. I'm telling you, some sports is really fun. Some sports is like watching paint dry, or like baseball. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I don't think I wasn't super into football until I actually went to the game and went to the stadium. After that, I was like, oh, I see why people are really interested. Like, this is fun. And I feel like I could actually follow along while I was there.
So it was an experience for you.
It was an experience for me, so I get it. And
everywhere I go, all I do is eat. Okay, so I'm not trying to be, thicky thick in 2022. So I'm just not.
We got the Brave Stadium out here, and it's a big thing. They remodeled it. It's a huge thing out here. I went and just took a tour of the actual stadium, and there's all kinds of restaurants around. That was what was more interesting to me, and the shopping and all that other stuff. That's more interesting to me.
Well, let's see what Country Mama said. She said she's a tomboy, so we both can watch the Super Bowl and a little Country Mama, you be being too fast, okay? She be, we're gonna have to watch Country Mama because she's a little apple. He gonna be tired because he did all that yelling, Country Mama.
She says sex afterwards with a sandwich. It's a win-win.
Like, Country Mama, he gonna be tired. He was with the boys and they was moving, cheering. They be devastated when they think the team about to lose, and they be having highs and lows. They little emotional roller coaster be
right. Yeah, they're definitely exhausted. You definitely worked them out.
Oh my God, L&B has season tickets.
Yes, I would love that. So I'm the only one who loves Valentine's Day, Kimberly. I guess so. I mean, it's not that I dislike Valentine's Day, but I just think that just don't make that a staple. Like I said, Valentine's Day, your birthday and anniversary every other day. So if I want something in the summertime, I got you something for Valentine's Day. I got you no, I don't want to hear that.
I just feel like we shouldn't have to invade people's spaces if it's not something that you want to do, because it's gonna show up. Like if I go to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna get on your nerves. I'm gonna be on my phone in the corner. I'm probably gonna be making videos with you. I mean, like,
what do you mean invade people's spaces? So you don't want to go to like a game night or something, like a party?
Yeah, when people be bored, and I'll be that chick. But you be like, she just miserable.
So would you be like sitting in the kitchen with the girls or something like that? And see, that's what I don't want to say. Like, why the ladies got to be sitting in the kitchen or just hanging out? And
they only came to be nosy or just to be with the man,
right?
So like I said, you're going for the wrong reasons. That's what I'm saying. I don't get that. If you really like Country Mama said she's a tomboy. She said she's in it. She's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. But a person like me, why am I going? What is my intention for anything? So I'm very conscious of my time now. So it's like, okay, I understand. Like I said, that's what being single for so long, I've learned that, okay, I'm okay by myself. So I don't need to tag along with you all day. If you come into my life, you are added bonus, but it's not mandatory for us to be girl, when I was like married, girl, we was together like almost all day, all night. It was like we ride home together. I was like, this is too much. But when you got that single period, boo, do you? I love it now. So when we come together, okay, I miss you. Let's do some fun stuff together, something that we can agree on. Like we on, like I said, maybe a concert, something that we both enjoy where we not feel like we pulling teeth. I don't need you 24/7.
And you know what? Like I just said, it is so important for us to have our own interests as a couple. He needs to have his own interests. I need to have my own interests. I think that is just so important that you're not so engulfed in what your mate is doing that you don't have your own life. That you lose yourself because you're more concerned about what they're doing. Future said we've done Super Bowl parties, and the women go in one room so we can talk and watch halftime, and the men go in another room so they can pay attention to the game. Yeah, I've done that before, and that's actually been really fun. Like, but I get what you're saying too, Kia. If I don't want to do that either, then and if I don't know anybody there, like a some one of the guys was saying, bring a friend. Like, make sure that they have a friend so they have somebody to talk to. I think that's important too.
And like I said, it's to each his own. So, I think who said that they the only one that Kimberly Review says she the only one that like Valentine's. Kimberly, if you're a hopeless romantic, that's fine. I just, you know what I've learned? It's like, people set up their expectations to be let down, and you're like, okay, I just live life without expectations. I said, surprise me. And if you ain't performing all year long, then poop, poop, get the poop. But to me, it feels like Valentine's is like a forced like thing. And like I said, I like surprises. I like the element of surprise. And then if we've been beefing, don't bring me none on Valentine's Day.
So yeah, you bringing me something just on Valentine's Day to sweeten me up? Why? What? No.
You've been doing wrong all January, all February. Then here you come with some roses.
The first 6 weeks of the year, we just been rotten, and all of a sudden here you come with roses and a ring or whatever. I don't think so, bruh. So we on Lock Nation said in Las Vegas with always prefer to take a lady on the Ferris wheel. That's an hour. That's an hour long to see the city and take a helicopter ride. That's cool. I like that. We on Lock Nation. But that is a long wait. That is a long wait because you're sitting in those lines. But that's okay if she knows that's what she's doing. That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
At this age, my patience, like I said, even with Valentine's, like when I was still married, it's like the land of the fake. All the people who normally don't go out, now y'all showing up, taking over the restaurant, pretending like you in love, and as soon as y'all get in the car, y'all back to not talking because his phone rang and it was the baby mama. So I got time for all that. Listen,
it was the other woman.
Huh?
It was the other woman while you were in the restaurant with somebody else.
Girl, it'd be so messy. So at the end of the day, I'm very secure with myself at this point. So again, I don't need for you to prove your love to me.
Your love to me.
We are on Valentine's. First of all, it's on a Monday. You got to go to work on Tuesday. I don't want to eat that bad. Unless you got that bread where you done close the whole restaurant down, and that got to cost a lot on Valentine's Day for them to close it on that day.
A lot of Valentine's Day presents are just they come home with the flowers or whatever. They come home with the gifts. Country Mama said all the ladies getting their hair and nails done in another room while the game is playing or playing games talking ish. Yeah. No, I just like to hang out. I don't know, getting my hair and nails done. That's okay. That's another game that we can do. That's
whoever said in the comments if we all cool. So like I said, with them random girlfriends and stuff and the meet and greets, I ain't got time for that,
I gotta agree with you on that one.
But if it's like a group of us that's like me, let's say, Crystal come, her man come, and I know Crystal gonna be in there cooking the chicken wings. I'm gonna come in there and see my girl Crystal. And we're gonna be talking in the kitchen for a minute, but it's not like I intentionally came to a football party, like, oh yeah, I'm here for this. But like I said,
Ellen just said something that we were just talking about. I went out on Valentine's once and the wait was super long. And by the time we were seating, I was hangry and annoyed and tired and I wanted to go home. Like Yeah, it's
Or
all
maybe he can cook dinner for you, but again, you should be make surprise me. Like I said, I I mean, I don't want to be at work all day expecting, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you some roses, some dust, like I like those long stem roses, the good roses, on a random day. Just like I was thinking about you, Kia. Like
but also
nobody didn't help you. You wasn't just driving down the street and seeing people, on Crenshaw Avenue with roses and balloons. No, I want you to really just think about me. Like, you know what? She had a rough week. Let me just get her some roses. That's what I really like. What I vibe with.
I totally agree with that. And also, it just makes it more special if he's listened to you, he knows what you like, and he does it on a just because day, not just because it's February 14th.
Yes, because when this man bought me some purple roses, he got they was. I was like, oh my gosh, like you you went and did the extra. They was a long stem too. Oh, you was feeling me, okay.
And that really matters. When that just make you smile just because, that's so important. But just because it's Valentine's Day or my birthday or anniversary, don't do that. Don't do that. Like,
yeah. So like I said,
so kid, do you like consistency? Like there's this other YouTuber that I watch every year on their anniversary. They take a trip, like it's a weekend thing. They get rid of the kids, like it's a whole 3-day thing. They don't just let it go. Yeah. So you know what? Yeah. What do you think? Corey Black, Black Lady is in the chat. What do you think of Valentine's Day? Are you just a Valentine's Day, birthday, anniversary type of guy, or is it anytime? So I really want to know. I'm glad we got a guy in the chat because this is a topic tonight.
Again, like I said, if he buy me, like if I get a gift for Valentine's, no hard feelings. Like I said, I'm not mad. Like I said, I think again that's for the beginning stages because again he's trying to get to know you. He's trying to make you feel. But if y'all in a real relationship, like I said, I want it all the time.
We on Lock Nation, Kia. I know you can't see this, but we on Lock Nation said since Valentine's Day is on Monday, and I know you're going to be tired from work. Maybe a bubble bath would suffice with candlelight all around the tub. Okay.
That's thoughtful. I could. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I say, like, dang, I'm tired, it's the thoughtful stuff. Like, people know that I drink coffee. So you my boo, you be like, okay, you know what? I brought you coffee this morning. You be like, okay. Everybody know I like the caramel macchiato with the extra shot of espresso. So my boo, he know how I order because he listening. And he like, okay, you know what? I know you nervous about this project in the morning. Let me get this coffee for you. Not the one in the house. I would have got you Starbucks while I went, to take the dog out. Okay.
You know what? And you just had another point. It doesn't have to be expensive too. Like, that means you're paying attention. I like coffee, so you made sure and got me coffee. That's the special stuff. That means that you're paying attention. That's all I ask. And it doesn't have to be like 3 times a year. I went whenever,
And then, because y'all, what I always, when we say about my love language, what's your love language, Crystal? Because you didn't tell me last time when I shared mine.
I didn't tell you.
No, you did not.
I think
you let me share like you always do. But go ahead.
You know what? Because I try to take that test, the love language test, like every 2 years or so. But it's acts of service. It is acts of service. Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So he can get you, like I said, when you let him go to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, the next day, he can be like, Crystal, I was tired, after the Super Bowl, but I washed your car. Or I took your car to the to get it detailed. You like, okay. Now, I don't have to sit there for 2 hours. Mm-hmm. My detail takes so long, but that's the stuff that you whatever. So mine is words of affirmation. So, be like, girl, you've been killing it, at the office or whatever, this and that or whatever. So your real man, he know how to speak to you. So again, I'm not really into like that whole restaurant thing on a made up holiday, again, with the land of the faith.
I agree. And you know what? Like I just said acts of service. And I have a backup is I love, quality time. That's important to me as well. So it just really depends. And like I said, I take that test every so often because we also have backups. Like the words of affirmation for a man to say that he's proud of me, that's huge for me too.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
like when somebody be like, you know what, you that deal, like you be killing it, whatever. And like even like one of my people came to my house and he was like, I guess he was we're not dating, it's just a friend. But he was just like, dang, you put your place together good. Like, oh my gosh, you did this. I was like, yeah, I did not. He was like, one room to the next, you could just flow. I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, you should do, and I was feeling so geeked. So yeah,
Right.
you have to learn, just like how they have to learn our love language, we have to learn theirs. So again, I don't need to go to dinner on Valentine's Day. Because if you love me, I know you love me.
Because you're paying attention. Country Mama said, my Valentine's Day stories are so sad. My ex bought me flowers once and left the food line receipt in the bag. You know what's so funny? When I start reading these things now, I'm getting annoyed as I'm reading. Left the food line receipt in the bag with an almond joy. I don't like coconuts or flowers. Wow.
Wait, so he went to the grocery store and got you flowers. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I don't need you to be riding down Crenshaw Avenue and get the flowers on the corner because you wasn't thinking about me. Again, those other acts is the ones that count.
Country Mama, I'm mad for you. Corey Black said, to me, it's just a day. For women to brag about how good their man is, some things you need to keep for yourself and your relationship, and wonder why your BFF is coming for your man.
And I agree. That's what I just said. It's a made up holiday. I say people want to go and brag. That's why I say your expectations, and that's why your little feelings be hurt when you don't get something because you want to go back to the office like you 10 when we used to go back to school for Christmas and be like, girl, what you get for Christmas?
Yes.
And that's how they do at the office. Like, girl, Valentine's is all year for me. Like, it's the little stuff. Like I said, some flowers from the grocery store is not gonna get me.
It's not gonna do it. And no, that's exactly what I said. It's really important that you're paying attention throughout the year. And if you do it on a random day, that makes it special. But just don't just Valentine's Day, my birthday, and Valentine's Day, my birthday and anniversary. Don't just do that. If you do it throughout the year, whenever, just to make me smile, that's when it's special.
And like I said, the example I just used, like for example, like if he know that you, like I said about the detail card, my cousin get on me, so he my like I don't have a boo, but he be like, girl, give me your card. I'm about to take your card to get detailed. I be like, cuz I love you. Like that's the stuff like you said when your guy pull up on you and just to help you out.
Right.
Yeah. You know the stuff that I hate doing. You be like, oh, I know you hate doing this or whatever. So those are the things that really are dear. I think we mature women first. I think that's what it is. Like, I don't have nothing to explain to nobody at work.
And I hear what you're saying. Kimberly Review said her love languages is gifts and quality time. That's why I need a Valentine's Day.
So I guess, like I said, mine is not gifts so much because people be giving me the wrong gifts, Crystal. After that day, go toast the oven. I done got some weird gifts, and you be like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yes.
I done got some weird, like, just one. I got this robe that I don't even know how to put on. He got arms. I guess it's a Snuggie, and I was like, okay, I don't know what this thing is doing. Just save your money.
Y'all start bringing Kimberly. I mean, Kia gifts, like because I was just looking at Kimberly reviews. But yeah, especially when you've had bad experiences with gifts, you know what? That's okay. Just let's hang out. This quality time. That's important. Yes, Kimberly. Her ex got her a toaster oven because it was the year of silver.
You're not gonna never let that one go.
I can't.
You bought me a thing for the coffee to make the coffee, and I was like, "What is like?" I'm not
to make the phone. You mean?
Yes. But it was a romantic. I actually still use it, but it's the point that if it's a romantic holiday or whatever, you like. This is just like a regular day. That should have just been brought regular. Like here, let me eat it.
Country Mama said, I would have been happy with the potted plant and a Snickers. I'm easy to please. Of course, make everything from scratch and run the bath. Exactly. And honestly, that's not even expensive. That just says that you took time. You probably got some candles around. I know I got candles throughout the house.
Baby, I got candles for days, okay? Like I have so many candles. My friend, she bought me candles for Christmas, and she like, dude, how do you like them? How do you like them? I'm like, girl, I got so many candles that those are not even in rotation yet. I got like literally, I counted while I was on the phone with her. I was like, I got 8 candles in my room. I got candles in the bathroom, candles in here, candles everywhere.
And some are not even in rotation because you are somebody that likes candles. And that's, you know, what Corey Black was talking about, the perfumes and the colognes and stuff like that. Some people, some women have so much perfume and cologne that, okay, this is what I wear for work. This is what I wear for a night out. Like some of this stuff is not even on rotation. So Corey said it exactly. If I am only doing it for one day, for a day, that means I have not been giving my all the other 364 days. Exactly. Thank you, Corey.
See? So that's that mature talk. Because, you know, I think we mature over here. So we not like, like, you know, that's like coming to school, like you've been taking classes and you come on test day. They be like, you ain't been here. Who are you? You walk into class, they're like, who?
And you failed the test. You failed the test.
Who are you? You sit down with your laptop.
Country mama, he got her flowers and almond joy. I don't even like coconut. That would make me act.
That's what I'm saying. Like you do stuff all year long. Like when I used, like, you know, okay, she gets sick or it's that time of the month for her. Like she said, she likes Snickers. You bring somebody Snickers, like, girl, I know you like these Snickers when you be sick. You know, those are your cheat days. You know, like one of my old bulls, he liked Coca-Cola. So every time he would come by, I had him a cold Coca-Cola. Like, here's your Coca-Cola. I was thinking, I don't drink pop, but here's your Coca-Cola.
So, and honestly, and going back to the Super Bowl thing, I really think that that's a gift for both of us. If guys, if y'all gonna want to watch the game, have at it. That's our gift to you. That's our listen. We're not gonna bother you, but I also think that because we know that we're paying attention to that, then just pay attention to what we like and what we don't like. I think that's important. That it's important for us as ladies to have our own thing and for you to have your own thing. Sports is your thing, have at it. But don't expect us to sit there and just watch you. Like I said, I kind of like football, but yeah.
But country mama, I don't think that have to do just with the South, because like I said, I got candles everywhere. And the guy who removes my snow, he was like, "Do you have a lighter in here?" Because he was like, your lock was froze or something. And I was like, "Boy, I got." He was like, "No, real lighter." I'm like, "Boy, I got lighters." What? I like candles. That's what I do in here.
Okay, Corey asked a question. What is the minimum expectations ladies would like for us men not to be in the doghouse? The minimum expectation? Ooh, go ahead, Kia. Go ahead.
I just want you to be consistent and don't be lying, because we try not to bring up reality TV on here. But if you lie and say you can't call me because you was busy, that's a whole lie. Because again, you communicate with who you want to communicate with, and you do what you want to do. Like I said, I spend a lot of time making my weekly phone calls when I have to run to the grocery store, or when I have to do whatever. Okay, that's when my grandma, she's like, "I ain't heard from you." See, she get those calls in the car. So I just the minimum expectation to stay out the doghouse is constant communication. Even if you just like shoot a text, be like, "Hey, it don't take nothing but 2 seconds, no matter how busy. Just say I was thinking about you." Again, the minimum expectations we would like, honesty, don't be lying. We too old. I always tell people, not even in relationships, like, why are you lying? Who's gonna beat you up? What's gonna happen? Why are you a grown person lying? To me, that's weird. Dude, at this age, whoever I'm dating, listen, sir, we don't need to be playing games. So I think women, Chris, would you agree that women just want truth?
The minimum expectations, I agree with Kia on the consistency. And we've been talking about it tonight, is just...
Oh, he's talking about Valentine's Day. So okay, so he's specific. He's like, y'all going off court. So the minimum expectation, I'm not like, I mean, happy Valentine's Day. Maybe, like I said, you bring me I mean, coffee. Like I said, I got to get up in the morning because it's on a Monday. Again, I don't want to go to work. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if somebody bought me some flowers, Crystal, right? I mean, would you be mad?
I wouldn't be mad. No, I wouldn't be mad at all for flowers. But the minimum expectation specifically for Valentine's Day is absolutely Happy Valentine's Day. And I actually agree with Kia. Um, a simple text and, hey, I was thinking about you today. That's the minimum expectation. Now, I do think that Kia and I are different, that we've been saying all night that it's just another day. Don't just do something special year round, not 3 days out of the year, birthday, anniversary, and Valentine's Day. But pay attention to your lady, and that's my thing. Pay attention. We're not like everybody else. Kimberly Reviews has been saying, I like Valentine's Day. So if there's somebody in here that likes something special or likes that you paid a little bit more of attention on that day, then I just think pay attention to your lady. That's important.
And for me, when he said minimum, I guess some ladies, we don't mind gift cards now. Like I said, just because I don't want to go out on a Monday, because I got to go to work on Tuesday. I think, would you agree, Crystal, that you can do a gift card, whether it's to get your pedicure, whether it's at your favorite store? Because a lot of people, that if you pay attention, people's favorite store. Like even my aunts, they send me Starbucks gift cards. But for Valentine's, if he my boo, maybe what kind of gift card could he get you for?
Honestly, even if you were to get a gift card and say, "Hey, I know you can't do this. I know you've been working so hard," and he gets you a gift card, we can go out to dinner this weekend or something like that, to get your nails done. That's huge. But a minimum expectation, just pay attention and just say, okay, I know you've been working really hard or you're busy, but in a week or two, I want to do something special for you.
Or maybe you be like, okay, you like I said, you have to pay attention to what that person like. And like I said, a gift card works out fine. Because I know a lot of my friends, they go get rooms at the casino and stuff or whatever. So your girl like to relax at the casino. Then you go, get her maybe a room and let her go get in the deep soaking tub or whatever she want to do there.
Kimberly's like, I want chocolates at the minimum, extra mile, add dinner, foot rub. Still, she wants the whole mile. She wants the country mile. But so, and also, we were talking about this earlier, instead of that silver toaster, maybe something intimate, maybe. So my thought, I would make a statement of appreciation, something that's thoughtful yet intimate. Somebody, I think it was We Unlock earlier, said, a bath, just run a bath and with candles around. That would be great. And then listen, if you run a bath and candles around and then bring some wine or bring some something into the bathroom, and hey, you might want to join me.
See, so I'm looking at the Corey Black other question, his part 2. Is it an equal exchange or a winning? See, that's why I say I don't like Valentine's Day, because I used to have a person that used to date me and they'd be like, okay, if he like, what you want? If I say I want something for $200, he gonna go find something in the magazine for $199, whatever. You be like, okay, I could just bought my own, whatever. So that's why I said I'm against it, because I feel like it doesn't come from the heart. So that's why I said, if you just do that simple gesture.
So I do think it's equal. I do think that if you get it was a new relationship and I was dating somebody and he had got me something for Valentine's Day, but we were so new, and I am somebody that likes to get something for people that even if I don't know them, I know that they can use or it's meaningful and everything. So I was like, gosh, this is a new relationship, but I know he got me something. I got him a gift card. I know he does. I got him a gift card and I got him something else and I can't remember now. But
I said gifts are tricky because he said the keyword equal. So that's like, okay, like, would you be offended, Crystal, if you went on and bought him, like, let's say you bought dude, I can't think of something that's like the dude's like, something that you bought him real nice. You went and bought him something that was real nice. You bought him a pair of Jordans, but he said he wanted these Jordans for his collection. He's not gonna wear them. He just wants them for his collection. So you go and buy him a couple of Jordans. I don't know what Jordans are going for these days, but I know that they're real expensive. So then he come and bring you what Kimberly Review says, some Snickers. You're gonna be calling me like, girl, this boy bought me some Snickers and told me thank you for the gym shoes.
Girl, you know how Jordans are.
But that's why you be like, listen, because like that's why I don't do gift exchanges at work no more.
Right. I didn't expect that. Like I said, it was a new relationship. I didn't expect that my gift was gonna be like $200 or $300. But I said he may have spent $50 on this gift, which is not. I mean, and I hate breaking the stuff down to money, but when you have a huge difference like that, like a pair of Jordans against grocery store flowers and a Snicker bar, that's a huge jump. But hey, it's the thought that counts. I would probably still get the because I would still get.
I'll be straight up. Valentine's is on a Monday. Who is about to go out on a
Monday? It's not every year on a Monday, kids.
It is on a Saturday. Okay, then next you got to deal with the crowd. So the other days it is during the week. I'm not trying to be bothered or feel like I'm forced, obligated.
We Unlock said, like I said, Valentine's Day is one-time special event. My love for you is forever. It's on my dying breath.
That's what I'm saying. So why would I get mad at you for one day because you went to the store and they sold out roses because all the other jokers was buying roses that day?
Yes, Corey, before I even read this answer to question, yes, is the answer. Would women be open to drawing bath, wine, candles, allowing him to sensually bathe you, dry you off, lead you to the bed, and put you in sleep? Yeah.
I don't know, because I ain't never met that type of man, but okay.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay, Krista, what you love?
That's a Dante move. That's a Dante move. I told y'all that those massage tables are portable. I know that for a fact. And so, and you know, and then he fell asleep, and then he picked up.
You see how making that you changed up your whole vibe. You was like, yeah.
I know for a fact. Oh no, I actually see. Yeah, no, Sean got me on that one. I said, I know a guy in LA that we walked around with his portable massage table. And he's like, Krista, okay, you know a guy? Yeah, I knew a guy that did that. Anyway.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, like, you know, I think, like I said, we just put too much on holidays. And that's why people be stressed. Like, even like for Christmas time, people be depressed by Christmas because they have expectations of what the world, you can't afford, you just lost your job, but you want to make sure you get your kids something so they don't have to go back to school. And I think that's the same thing with Valentine's. I think we put so many expectations on ourselves through the holiday. So I've just learned to just always think of all holidays. So it's not just Valentine's, it's just another day.
So Future said, I always get my husband something small, a cute card or some truffles from his favorite place, a bottle of bourbon he wants, etc. I save the cufflinks, watch, etc. for the birthdays, anniversaries, and random. I agree with that. Something small is something cute, something small for Valentine's Day. If you wanted to do that, I actually just think it should be throughout the year. It should just be just because. And you can also do something small on Valentine's Day, but like
Valentine's Day, you just be sitting there when he bring him, because you already know, because you're like, oh, he gonna bring me something because it's Valentine's Day. You wait, expectation. But again, some purple roses on just a regular day, I'm like, well, for purple roses? Like, okay, you went the extra mile because you didn't get them from
right
or
no, you have a point though, because those were specific to you and you love that color. I love that color too. So yeah, that's specific. So he, and also sometimes it's the act. If you want something specific, I remember just looking all over for something specific. I was like, no, I could get that one, but I wanted to get him this thing I knew that he would like. You know what I'm saying? So I remember going to like 4 stores and driving an hour out of the way.
Now, Monique, I'm confused.
That's more for you. That's not even for him. Go ahead.
Monique said, we can't see that because she had capital that. Now, that is
Now that is my kind of Valentine's Day.
So
Keep
what is your
everything
kind
else.
of Valentine's Day, Monique? We want to know.
Are you talking about Corey's message or just?
I don't know.
I don't know what
You see me in here.
Now that's my kind of Valentine's Day. Keep everything else. Yeah, just make it something. But honestly, it doesn't have to be expensive, and that's the thing. I think that that's our key message.
It's the little cute things, like I said. Like I said, because that chocolate that be in that red box, like don't give me that. Like I said, the stuff that they just made mass produced because they knew the dog trying to get out the doghouse. The men that trying to prove, like, girl, I love you, or I'm trying to get with you. Don't give me that heart box because I don't even know what's in half that candy.
We unlock. Oh my gosh, we unlock. Nation said, normally I don't do this, but I would love to be your slave for a day. Whatever you want is whatever your desire. I've done that. All that I love, giving foot massages and pedicures. Yeah,
those are good too. Like polish my toes. Like I had a guy that would polish my toes. And remember when Jada said last time when she said she watched the YouTube to learn how. Yeah, I just can't polish my toes worth of nothing. So if a man can, master getting them that polish on right, baby, knock yourself out.
Yep. So, and you know what? That's another thing. Learn our favorite thing, what our favorite part of the body. Like learn those little things. That would be huge to just whether it be feet. Like Jada was on here a couple weeks ago, and she doesn't like feet. She doesn't like you touch her feet. That's not her. That's not her thing. So, but you know that. So you know what I mean. So just learn those things about us.
Jada must have left because she like her and them feet. We was like, girl, stop with the feet. So
here acting like she's saved and filled with the Spirit. You know what I'm talking about.
I didn't say I didn't know what you was talking about. I just said I ain't never had a man that was doing all that. That's all I said. He'd be like, girl, you better go in there and get in that bathtub. When you gonna come out?
Right. Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done. Mm-mm. But honestly, that's the simplest thing. That's the most important thing. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just says that you're paying attention, and also it shows that you're showing interest. That's
like you said, like I said, the Valentine, like I said, it's Valentine's Day, like I said, is just one day. Like I said, even for your man, if your man is stressed on the job, you feeling the vibe like, okay, something's going on. You be like, okay, you know what, you stressed. Men get massages too. Let me take you. I ain't that good with the massages because what Dante said when he got finished, he was tired, the hands was hurt. So I could take you to massage green or whatever and let them, do the deep, tissue massage, get you together. We can even do a couple one. Let's go in here.
I was gonna say, you know what, Corey? Do people in the men in the chat? Do men like the couples massages anymore? Some men do, and some men don't. Like I used to be really good at massages, but yeah. So
your fingers hurt because they hurt. See.
You know what? And Corey said, I agree. Listening is a form of communication, not just talking. I agree with this. And honestly, it could be listening is also a form of intimacy. It can be. So, and we're all watching, some of us are watching Mavs, and the fact that sometimes being an active listener is huge. And some people are so auditory and some people are that's going to help with the intimacy as well, that you're just having a deep conversation.
Yeah, so I think we not, like I said, everybody in this chat seems like it's overall consistent. We know, Kimberly reviews it's a hopeless romantic. There's nothing wrong with that. She gonna get her chocolates and her roses, which is fine. But I think it's like overall, like, the people in the chat have said it's 365 days out the year. We together, okay? Let's, what I'm saying? Like, it's the listening. Like, somebody get a promotion. Okay, you get them something that goes to that new job and say, I'm proud of you. Whether it's a new briefcase or something small like a pen. Like, just stuff like that, just to say, hey, I'm proud of you. I think those are the gifts and days that mean the most that you remember.
So country mama, I agree with you. Those are the things that mean the most. Country mama said, "I'm trying to raise Mr. Steele, your girl. My sons have been giving candy and bears and to girls and classmates since they were in preschool." And you know what though? Are we raising our men to be that considerate guy? Are we raising that our men to pay attention to the little things? I think that's important too. Like, are the guys now doing that? Are they paying attention to the little things? Kia, what do you think? Or
Yeah, I told my sister-in-law that I tell her all the time, kudos. I said, you did a good job raising my nephews. My nephews are some sweethearts, okay? So any girl that get them, she's gonna be, not because they're nephews, like they really take care of their auntie. Like literally, like when we go out, they open the doors for me. They, send me good morning texts. And it's just so cute. You be like, my nephew, or let me not answer the phone. I was sick during Christmas, and he called to tell me happy Merry Christmas, and I didn't answer. He was like, finally when I did call back, he said, because I was on my way there. I said, no, baby. But yeah, they're thoughtful. Like he knows I like candles. He bought me slippers and candles. So my nephew was good on that. He observed. He like, okay, my auntie like candles. Let me get her these candles. So I give my sister-in-law kudos. And I told her the other day, I said, your sons are so sweet. I said, I don't care what nobody say. I rock with them a long way. So you muted, Crystal.
Y'all knew I was going to do this at least one time in this episode. So I definitely think the younger generation that we are raising to pay attention, and we're really trying to be like intimate and try to be in touch with your feelings, but still be, we have these conversations about still be masculine, but in touch with your feelings. We are, but it's these 25, 20 and between 20 and 30, they don't care.
I think it's who raised them. Because like you said, you got some of these men out here, and I said, my brothers, they're not giving you a snicker, okay? On no time of the year, okay? You be looking like, who raised you? And we was all raised in the same house, but my brothers be on some other stuff. They be like, well, she better walk to the refrigerator and get her herself. Like, well, what? Girl, I'll be like, I don't know how y'all get girls, but I guess girls that don't have, it don't matter. But
Kia, so you've heard this thing on Twitter, right? That the girl, she was preparing for her first date, and she had been talking to the guy for a minute, but this is their first date, and she actually found out that he likes cigars, and so her father loves cigars too. So she asked her father for a cigar, and he threw in a cutter, and then the mom said, "Do it. You can't do it like that. You can't just give him a plain cigar like that. Let's wrap it." Her mother had some wrapping paper and some twine and wrapped it up pretty nice. It wasn't like extravagant. And so what do you think about that? Giving a gift on the first date?
That's dope, because she knew that he liked cigars. So I'll be like, dang, you already paying attention.
Yeah, and so he said, and so that is so funny that you say that, because I thought it was a nice gesture too. So you and I are thinking that it's a nice gesture, but on my show on last Sunday, some of the ladies were like, "Oh, that was kind of pick me on of her." And even Onu was in the chat, and he said, "Not on the first date, she was doing too much." And
let me go here.
It was so interesting.
My thing is, I'm Kia across the board, okay? So whether it's not even a date, I was telling my cousin this earlier. I said the things that I do for people, I do it across the board. Now, once you my man, you might get an extra something, but across the board. So if I know Crystal likes something, I'm not trying to date Crystal, but I might be like, Crystal be like, oh my gosh, I really like such and such. And I'd be like, oh my gosh. And I see it. Why wouldn't it was a lady that she liked pens. She was obsessed with pens. She liked sparkly pens. So when I finally met her, I gave her pens. I was like, girl, here.
Right.
We didn't think nothing else about it. But I think we put too much emphasis on stuff. Like, I ain't trying to marry you because I gave you a cigar.
Yeah, and honestly, it wasn't even, she didn't pay for it. It was a thoughtful gift, and she paid attention, and I was like, gosh, that was a nice gesture. But a lot of people were saying that she was walking in her masculine energy, and I was like,
okay, so why her dad? Okay, so it sounds like her dad is in the picture and her mom is in the picture. So if both, whether they together or not, but they both sound like they're in her life. So if the dad thought it was like, oh, it's gonna put you in a bad situation, he would have probably been like, no, you don't want to do this, men do this. I think it was a good gesture. When you go to the car dealership, they be giving you gifts for buying a car. When you come in, they be like, "Here, we got this for you." So when you go close on your house, they give you gifts.
Yeah,
it's a good first impression. And she's setting the standard, like, okay, boo. So now he gotta go do something next time.
Yeah, and he said that really, no one's ever done that before for him, and it really set her apart. And to me, my friend that was on my show last week, she said, "Well, why didn't she take him to the cigar lounge and they could have?" He could have bought his own cigar, and I said that's interesting.
What do a cigar cost?
And you know what? And so I was watching this other show. If it was from her father, who was really into cigars, it was probably about $25. So, but
Ellen V said, "Giving a gift is masculine energy."
I know.
I purchased it. It's just like
I was like,
so if I saw something that you liked, and I'm just gonna hold on to it, again, I don't think it's masculine because I will buy Crystal something. Like if I seen Crystal, like when me and Crystal finally meet, she gonna get a whole bunch of notebooks.
So and just like, if I really appreciate my friends like Kia and Black and there's certain people, I'm like, hey, you know what? I really appreciate the stuff that this interaction that I've had and meeting these people that I actually haven't met. I made sure, and I really wanted to do a gesture for them. So I got them something, but nobody asked me for it, and I appreciated it. And that's just it wasn't even like a big thing. So I was like, gosh. And so now listening to this, I'm like, am I crazy? I just thought that was a nice gesture. And so it was so funny because I thought it was just a nice gesture. And then a lot of the other ladies were like, no, it's too much. And I was like, really?
With all my feminine, he's not going to think it's masculine, okay? I'm going to be like, you know what? I really saw this and I really liked it. I'm not trying to push up on you. I'm not trying to get married to you. Because, I'm beyond that. So I'm very clear with what I'm doing. So, don't get scared thinking I'm trying to marry you. But I heard when you was talking on the phone that you like such and such. So my dad, thought that this was a nice, gift for you. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, I'm gonna read Monique's and then I'm gonna read Future's. The same woman saying a free cigar to her was too much. Would expect that same man to spend $80 to $100 on a first date dinner. There you go.
Exactly. So he's probably, like I said, about to pay for this dinner. Because even when I go with my friends, we went out and we didn't even have nothing but a couple of mimosas or whatever, and it was like $100, and all we had was an omelet.
Yeah.
And, she only had an omelet. So she had the omelet, I had an omelet, and I ended up ordering pancakes to go because the people next to me had some blueberry pancakes. I've never had lemon blueberry, but they was awesome. But again, he's about to spend $150, Crystal. So,
and nowadays some dinners are like $500, depending on where he takes you, or it could be $100 on dinner or what have you. Future said, "I'm sorry, I just don't agree with people being all up in arms with a woman giving a man a free gift when they first meet. It's not that serious." I was like, gosh, it's really no skin off her nose if they don't get married. I was like,
now see, it is some women out there, man.
It was just
one cigar ain't gonna change that situation. Now, it is girls out here that's paying rent, putting cars in their name after the first date. That's why dude took you to the dealership. He thought you was one of them pick-meshas, and you like, no, dude, this is different. A cigar was just a kind gesture. My dad had cigars, and I was like, you know what? This guy I'm talking to said he likes cigars. Okay, here. It was nothing to her. Like, my job gives me the best coffee mugs. I don't like what's the Yeti? What's the ones the
kind of these Yetis, those cylinders.
Yeah, so I had some of those, and they was like, "You don't want those?" And people was like, my family was like, "Oh, I'll take them." But at the end of the day, if you get something that you're not using, why would I be like, "Oh, those are expensive"? Oh, now I like you. I gave a guy one of the mugs because he was like, "I want some coffee or whatever." So I'm like, "Here, I'm gonna put the coffee in here, and here you go." And he was like, "I keep them up." Sure.
It's a mug. The weird thing is, I've got those 3 of them things. Them big Yeti mugs. Like, people just give them to you. But to me, I was like, Okay, and I don't mind people that have me. I love opposing opinions. That's why I ask you guys these questions. And so
Baby, like I
when
said, it depends on the chick. But again, me and you, Crystal, we ain't trying to marry nobody after no cigars. So like,
yeah, I was like, gosh, I just thought it was a nice gesture, and so he didn't get her anything, and he was like, wow, this really sets you apart. And they said that he was a narcissist, and I said, I didn't see that at all. And I said, maybe is that why I'm still single, because I didn't see any of that. Like, I just thought it was just no big deal. It was
I'm
a
gonna
nice
have to
gesture. I
disagree.
noticed that you like cigars, here you go.
I'm
But
gonna disagree because, like I said, you you make what happen. Okay, you have a decision to decide. Okay, if you want to go forward or you don't. So at the end of the day, I'm sure she's not gonna be like cashing him out at the end of the day. If
oh wait,
he
Black,
was who paid for the dinner, so he wasn't expecting a cigar. She was just randomly like, I know
right.
you like these.
But also, y'all, forgive me if I'm not getting this right. Did he get her some vinyls, or he did get her something? That they were talking so much before the date that he knows that she likes like authentic vinyls or something like that. Am I right? Let me know in the chat, because I now that I'm thinking about it, Corey said he did get her something.
Oh,
So,
okay. So I'm sorry, I wasn't there. Okay,
well,
I'm
right.
sorry.
So I'm thinking if he got her something in return, I don't know what the bet. Yep. Okay. So he got. So let me know. I think he did get her something
Listen,
in return.
word of advice for
No.
people in this audience, the ladies. Stop listening to your raggedy friends. You do what's in your heart, what makes you work. You know, people call me all the time and be like, well, you gonna do what? You gonna do what? Listen, I'm out here living my best life. You go out here and live your best life, because your raggedy friends be giving you bad advice and how you somewhere all messed up. If you want to get somebody cigars, what's gonna happen? The world gonna fall apart. I
Right.
mean, if you start running raggedy, then you be like, okay, dude, you not for me. That was a test. Okay, now I see that you're raggedy.
And it's so interesting. I love the opposing opinion. A lot of a couple of girls say, well, why didn't they go to the cigar lounge, or why didn't they, have the experience together or something like that? So I'm not opposed to that either. Um, so that's a different take on it. But I also don't think that I didn't think that that was that big of a deal. It
Well,
was
I
just
didn't give gifts to anybody, so that's why I say that's probably why it's not a big deal to me. Like I said, if you mention something and I might be somewhere and it'd be like rent, like I'm like Ida, that's why Ida agreed, because Ida called me one day talking about some hair curlers, and I'm like, she done named the wig, and I didn't know who she was talking about. She's like, these is nice for so and so, and I was like, who is that?
it's your wig. We need to name all your wigs.
You said your wig, honey.
We
And
unlock.
that's what I'm saying. So I can see why Ida agreed or whatever,
Mhm.
because some of us are naturally like gift people and remember stuff. Like I remember stuff about people, and if I happen to go somewhere and I see something that you may have mentioned, like I know people that like snow globes, and if I see a nice one, I'll get you that snow globe.
So I'm gonna read. We unlocking that. I'm gonna read Corey's. A gift is just something material you have to. You have the desire to want to give someone a gift just because it's the thought that counts. That's it. It's just the thought that counts, and it really wasn't, to me. It wasn't that big. And now, like you said, if she spent $400 on some Jordan ones, that's a different issue. Like, especially if they're just on the first date, that might be that's too much. But and Corey said he acknowledged that she was a fan of vinyl records and took her to a record store and had her pick out her favorite records as a token of appreciation. Also shows that he listened to her as well. Yes. So even though he didn't get her something when they first, saw, but he remembered, hey, I like, especially
So he came out
vinyls
winning.
or
That just showed
music.
that he wasn't that type of guy. It was
Mhm.
almost like a test, not like a test like she purposely, silly games get silly prizes. It's
Right.
not like that probably was her intention, but then she would have like kind of seen his vibe. So because he did that gesture, she's like, okay, so he's kind of an all right guy.
And also, especially something like vinyls, like to me, I wouldn't know. My cousin's trying to teach me about like good cigars and stuff like that. But to me, I wouldn't know what like the top of the line cigars and stuff like that. But to me, if I'm really something about vinyls and authentic records and music and stuff like that,
But
take
guess
me to
what?
the store. Take me to,
She's
it's just
gonna
like the
remember
movie
that
club.
gift. Even if they don't go further, she's gonna remember those vinyls because it's special.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like special gifts. That's why I said Valentine's. Okay, the purple roses was cool, but they died. So the things around my house, like even when I go on vacation, I learned that you're not supposed to steal the seashells out the ocean, but so I don't do it no more. But I like stuff that actually is authentic to that country. I like, don't bring me no whole bunch of magnets or shot glasses, T-shirts, because again, eventually those things are going to be in the bottom of the hamper. Just like with gifts, like I said, Crystal, those are the gifts that like really like I think a mature woman can really appreciate. You like, oh my gosh, this really means something.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And stuff like like vinyls and stuff like that. He took her to the store so she can pick out her favorite records. Like that means something, and she won't ever forget that. And that's something that she can keep. That's a tangible gift. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciated that. Corey said, two people listening to each other is off to a good start. I just thought, I was like, I don't think that was that big. And to me, it's like, that's no skin off my nose. I listened to him. So then
I think people just read too much into stuff. And you'll be like, girl, like just like I'm gonna go back to what Ron said on my show. Listen, y'all just need to be clear, concise. Okay, whatever. Because people be like thinking that, oh my gosh, he got me this, so he love me. Girl, he put everybody that, of his money right. You know what I'm saying? So those thoughtful gifts, like, because I had a guy that bought me and his, I didn't know that he already had a girl, but come to find out he had a girl at the house, and he bought me the same gift he bought her. So you like, that wasn't thoughtful. Yeah, he was lazy. And it was a good gift. It was a good gift. So that's what I'm saying. You can't just always be like, oh, it's a nice gift, because he was not thoughtful. So that's what I'm saying. The things that you really paid attention to, I think for a mature woman, you're like, okay. So again, that's why I don't get caught up on that Valentine's Day, It's just the little things. And I don't think it's just for a man. Just like if you know that something in my job important is supposed to happen on a Monday, and you call and be like, girl, how's it going? How you feeling about it? Just whatever. Okay, I know this is the day that they giving the results or such and such. Okay, be relaxed. Just those are the things. Valentine's you reminded of, just like we was reminded of the Super Bowl. Valentine's is like the world reminds you. I don't feel
yes, and it's everywhere. And the sad thing is, they start as soon as January hits. As soon as Christmas is out the door, Valentine's Day starts coming in. But that should be all year round. That should, if somebody's important to you, it should be all the time. Oh wow, copy and paste. Kimberly said you had to do a copy and paste. Yes, he did a copy and paste. He bought you.
He went on lot going. He said just in case he don't see us again.
I'm copying. I'm not putting your message up. We unlock.
We unlock. I'm like, where you going? Okay.
No, we unlock trying to flirt.
Oh, he's like, I finally see y'all. Okay, I'm like,
read it.
Okay, would you rather make love or have straight bye?
Right.
Okay, with unlock. You acting up.
We unlock. He had to. Okay, Country Mama said he would have got late that night in the record store.
That's why We Unlock. Do y'all need to go to a private chat? Because Country Mama and We Unlock is acting up. See, we must have missed some messages, so they must have been chatting. Because I seen he asked her number earlier, so I don't know what they doing.
Y'all go exchange messages somewhere else. Yeah, he asked her a message earlier, and then y'all know that I'll read the message, but I won't read the full message, and then y'all can catch me. I can't see
without my glasses, so she like, did you see that? I'm trying to like.
I'm trying to rescue Kia, and then I'm like, okay, let me read it. Y'all, this was fun, and honestly, I think our message is like, pay attention to each other and just be considerate. Just those little things, and it doesn't have to cost a lot. Yeah, we need some holy oil. It doesn't have to be expensive. I just think the little things. I like Corey's idea of just something intimate, just like a bath, because if it's on a Monday, right? And like you said, Corey, that nobody wants to take all that extra time on a Monday. We're busy. We got work to do, right? So after work, she's worked all day, you've worked all day. Maybe y'all cook something, or maybe you order in, and then you do some other things, you know. It
That's
just
what I'm saying. Like you gotta, everybody's individual. Like I said, I think because it's a man-made, in closing, Crystal, it's a man-made holiday. Like you said, people that know me
Yes.
know that I don't like to cook at all. Okay, I can cook, but I choose not to. So if my man really enjoy cooking, it's not sexy to see a man cooking. So if you be like, no, that I'm hungry because I like to eat, be like, okay, I got this for you. I made some turkey chops and such and such. You like, oh, you winning turkey chops? So, you know, it's those things. Like, you know, he don't have to do it all the time, but he be like, you know what, you need a home cooked meal. Those are the things, like I said, I think mature women, like, you know, take some stuff off my plate.
You're boiling hot dogs. Are we in there?
See, I don't eat hot dogs, but
I do, but like I like good hot dogs.
You burn them a little bit, you cut them and burn them because that's how
Yeah.
my mom do them.
Some real good stuff on them hot dogs. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys so much. I love this show tonight. This was so nice. This was like an intimate conversation about gifts, about Super Bowl, and just have, you know, let your man have his day. Let your man, whatever he likes to do. If he likes to, I don't know, what is that, frisbee golf or whatever. If he likes to do something different with his boys, let him do that. And then when y'all come together, it's great. But you got to have your own interests and let him have his own interests. I think that's
that grown woman talk though.
exactly. That's that grown woman speak. You guys make sure you go out and get your copy of Kia Simone's From Pain to Love, My Heart Belongs to Him.
Chris is going to drop the link in the chat again because she be forgetting to put her link and my link in there. So Chris will go ahead and drop it because I can't put it in.
Here is the Amazon link to Kia Simone's book. And then also, and it's all on, and I pressed all, so it's on all of our channels. And then also, here is the link to the trailer to Unwelcome to the Neighborhood. This is a series that the pilot is already written, and we are trying to get funding to shoot the pilot now. So here is the trailer to that. Make sure you take a look at that. That's on all of our channels because I keep pressing all instead of each one of ours. So that is Kia's book.
That's fine. You're supposed to be put it on all of our channels. We all share fans.
Exactly.
Not fans, family. We all family now.
We all family now. So make sure you go out and get that book. That is important, and I just really appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you check out the trailer of Unwelcome to the Neighborhood, and there's more coming. Yes, the film short is actually being edited now. I just had 3 actors in ADR, so that's being completed. So hopefully something's gonna drop. We were hoping for a Valentine's Day drop, but it's going to be in February. That's the goal, is to drop it this month. So
in closing, you know, don't get stressed out for Super Bowl, Valentine's. We had fun. We didn't even realize we've been on here for a whole hour and a half. But again, don't let holidays stress you. Be you and be the best you and live your best life. That's
right.
it. And bye.
Good night, y'all.